was like steps in, and I guess to warm up pretty early. Maybe we'll see. We'll see who's all in.
Right now
Today's
it's blurry in
JC,
2
right?
scoops. I'm sorry?
Awesome.
Yeah, it's the underscore JC, the PlayStation.
To protect Akai's identity, we're gonna pretend that JC stands for Jesus Christ. Just kidding.
Oh, don't go with that. I remember someone
Just teasing.
kept doing that on the in the PlayStation group chat. I think one of the person was had a little bit too much alcohol and was starting. Yeah.
Okay, Jose Costas. It's Jose Costas.
Jose Canseco, there you go.
Jose
Jose
Canseco.
Canseco, yes.
That's a name that I haven't heard of in a long time. Jimmy Lee Cricket. I get
the
this
wrong
thing
way.
fixed.
Okay, good. That stutter probably affected both of us, and that's okay. Nice conversion. Very good. He's watching for this one. All right. Yeah, don't let me autopilot this stuff.
So Cap City Chaos Finals today might have already finished.
Yeah, it started really early for us today.
Yeah, it could be 11 9 a.m. for you guys.
Yeah, I hope they didn't suffer the curse of what I call first is the worst. So, okay, Blurring felt that too. I felt both of us felt it. That was probably system made then.
Yeah, no one's entering and leaving the room right now, so I wonder what that is. Yeah, it's good right there. There, we got Zakatek in here.
Sounds like Satsuna's playing in ranked right now.
I am.
Okay.
I'm playing one of my DMV cohort. Two Scoops really has been improving many dynamics of the game, so I don't know if they're seeing the results, but I can tell you that I like the way that they've been playing. Okay, this lag must be on my end. I might actually, after this battle, I might restart my machine.
Okay.
Because I think my system is causing lag because I think I just need to restart it. I think it's overloaded. I have to restart my stream, it sucks, but it's what it is. But I've seen, like, now that I'm seeing this happening to two different people, it's like, yeah, this is what's happening. But Kanta, I guess, for not restarting his machine in the morning.
All right, in North America, we already got players in here.
And I will. So to the stream, I am going to restart this stream. I appreciate your patience. I'm sorry that I got to do it, but I think you guys can see that my system is like choking and it's affecting my opponents. So I think from seeing it from two different people and the same type, I have to conclude it's probably me. So yeah.
It's like a Taylor Swift song, you know. I'm the problem, it's me. so, so I will be right back, and we will start the stream up in probably about 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Thank you so much for your patience, everyone.
Alright, we have already plenty of people in the North America room. Kichi Point Hibiki, who is that? Is that someone that is playing with a different nickname, or is it a new person? If it is, welcome.
It also might have actually, so as a full disclosure, it might have also been like an update that like wanted to be installed on one of my USB devices. It's like the Elgato update. Like, I don't know why I've seen like 5 Elgato updates in Stream Deck updates in like the last week.
You might have to actually dismiss the update, because I noticed with some of the Stream Deck accessories, like sometimes it does, when you say RMAC install it, you tell it to install it, it doesn't complete the installation.
Really?
And
Okay.
yeah, so I just say skip this version if it doesn't seem to be important, and next time if I do one thing, I'll just install it through their website. But
Okay.
like their webcam kept doing that for me, and so I just say skip it.
I see. Oh, you got the Elgato webcam. It looks nice. It looks like a really good one.
It's the older version, but I'm not using it yet.
I see.
If I ever get a permanent stream set, maybe I'll use it one of the days. But all right,
Yeah.
Europe movement has been made. It might be a little bit while before that goes, because we're still Europe hasn't gone through their daylight savings change yet. That'll be the end of March. So let me go close around now.
Yeah, I wonder if that driver was the issue. Or like because I think it was basically the Elgato update wizard kept just like beeping. It's like, huh. And I thought it was like my device being overloaded, but it might have just been like the driver check. Like, hey, there's an update. You want it? So, yeah. But that's okay. It's always good to do a refresh and restart the system.
North America 04495 04495. 145 145.
Yeah, I'll follow that advice. I'll skip it for now, and then later I'll double check it and probably use the website.
Yeah, because I know sometimes it kept trying to install it, but then it doesn't complete the installation. So it just shows up like every hour or two.
Oh, it's so obnoxious.
Yeah. This has happened before the Stream Deck and also the webcam. So it's something related to that. They're updating software thingamajig, whatever is the actual terminology, I don't know.
It's like, hey, Elgato, it's like you're trying to be like the new Sun Microsystems or the new McAfee, like really tick off our machines and make us want to like. Like, I think a lot of people anybody who used a PC during the 2010s probably can relate to what I just said. 2000s, if we're talking about Sun Microsystems, that's the Java updates.
Oh, fucking Java, man.
Hey, don't flag Akai stream, man.
Java, Jesus Almighty, Jose Canseco Almighty.
Yeah, there we go.
That's Jose Canseco's in 1990s, 80s.
Jose Canseco, you know. Well, in the 2000s, you know, Jose Canseco did, you know, release a book and.
Oh yeah, I was thinking the baseball player.
Did you see the game last
and
night?
we got to get you know get Mark McGuire to like cry on public television, you know. So.
Yeah.
Oh man, the racing era that will forever be marked on the record books.
Did you catch the game last night?
The Cream Team is totally legal now.
No, I did not. Which game are we talking about?
Japan, Venezuela.
Ah, okay. I did not. What's the exciting thing about it?
Well, not exciting for me. I was not rooting for. They really turned it around. Japan underestimated Venezuela and paid for it.
Ah.
Really bad.
That would be an upset. That'd be a pretty big upset.
Yeah.
Alright.
Who got underestimated?
Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Yeah, I think Japan thought they couldn't do any wrong, and
Really?
yeah, it was horrible.
I mean, you never count any Latin American country out when it comes to baseball.
Well, they did. They did.
You know?
They did. It was so bad.
Is
Well,
there
they had barely clawed their way into into this stage, so they were like, "Hey, it's gonna win." They're like, no. Korea barely, like they got beat really bad by Venezuela, and Japan barely beat Korea. So they were like, that should have been a sign.
But you know, speaking of upsets and surprises, I mean, look at Capcom Cup, right? Like everybody's favorite players have all been like knocked out early. So,
Oh yeah. Well, nobody knows because nobody saw that. So
yeah. Well, no, people did see it. It's just they can't watch the top 8 unless they pay for it.
that's what I meant. But yeah,
For me, I'm okay because again, this is about Capcom Cup. It's not like this is about Evo or about Combo Breaker. This is specifically about Capcom Cup, and I'm like, hey, if they want to test out this revenue stream and pay their cast and pay for the broadcasting and have people pay for it directly instead of through other means or as a loss leader, I'm okay with that. But I definitely understand the community's distaste for it. But I can definitely understand the perspective. They're like, well, you know, people would pay for Pride. People would pay for WWE. Like half the Street Fighter community like loves WWE and would pay for it. So I kind of get, but I also get the like, look, the precedent is that we're so used to it being free that any like charging for it feels distasteful to most people. I get that too. You know. But again,
I just don't know that the actual production quality is there. Like.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a work in progress, but like, so like, I understand the complaint on that, but again, that's because you're comparing it to what's already listed for free.
I think Sega is smart enough that until they get enough people just to respond.
Sega doesn't have the people to do it. Yeah, Sega doesn't. I mean, we don't.
Or the population of players. Yeah.
But the case of like Capcom Japan, Street Fighter 6. It's doing numbers that justifies doing this on the side, doing this as its thing. And the pros and cons are actually a little bit harder, but it is in the community's interest to complain loud. It's definitely in the community's interest to complain loud. But at the same time, you look at it and you're like, yeah, you know, I think it's reasonable for them to pursue what they're pursuing because of what they think the limits are of the old model and what they think
that's okay.
Balance
that's
off.
Okay.
But it definitely turns people off, and that's the risk, right? The risk is you know, does this turn off so many people that it damages the brand? I don't think so. I think a lot of people doesn't know the results of last year's Capcom Cup that are like the ones that are complaining. You know,
Probably.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's
it was Mena. Yeah. It was Mena. Mena won.
Yeah. So you know, there's
ultimately it's what after this experiment they did this time, they'll find out if it's working or not working for them. Yeah.
They'll have metrics, but you know, the higher ups, the metrics gonna be the numbers. Like, it'll be a cost benefit. But I think when a friend asked me, do I think it's outrageous? I'm like, no. And they're like, why? It's like, well, the fans that exist right now that are complaining, they still have Evo, they still got Combo Breaker, they still got CU, they still have like a full season, like a full year of schedules to watch. You know what I mean? This just happens to be Capcom Cup, right? And so I understood, you know, and I think I was like, Capcom's in a position to do this, but the risk, we'll see what the actual risk is. We'll see like if actual damage is done. I don't even see damage.
I don't think there's damage going to be done, but for sure, it should be like, I think the feedback there is, yeah, sure you can charge, but then the value proposition needs to be there.
Yeah. So, but again, I think you know, the thing is production's not free, right? And
No, of course not.
and if we're going on like on traditional on the revenue streams that have existed for about 15 years, those I don't think those are paying off as much as people would like them to pay off. They're definitely not paying off as much as 15 years ago, or at least it doesn't seem to me like that. Right? If you're looking at what the actual numbers seem to be, like if I'm looking at audience side, there's a big difference, right? Now, of course, 10 years ago, we still had a lot of bots there was a lot of, viewer farming, right?
Yeah.
So it's hard to know, right? So you're like, so these numbers really, like, I don't know if I'm comparing apples to apples, right?
Yeah.
So. Right now, everything's looking good. I don't have a slowdown. Go ahead and keep working on it. Very nice. So against someone like, definitely mix up your throws. You can even just like not even care which throw you do as long as you do a throw, and you'll probably get a decent mix. But if you have a favorite throw, there's a chance that eventually my instinct tells me what your favorite throw is. So, keep it up, sack attack. And then again, yesterday I talked about fuzzy guard. But with Akira, the fuzzy guard is like after you dashing elbow, after you 3P, if they block it, you can just crouch dash. And the secret is that you can do that anyways, even if you can do it. See how I did it right there? So what happens is I can do this and then attack, right? That's still like fuzzy guard, but it's just more like I can decide whether or not I want to guard or not, right? But this crouch dash in the standing guard, this is kind of what you want to do as Akira. Like even if they block your low punch, I would do it like this. See? And that way, like if you tried to throw me right after, like I would duck up the throw. But I would also stand and guard in time to block your mid attack. And that's why it's really hard to crack what I'm doing. So you crack what I'm doing by either throwing and guessing correctly the direction that I'm not escaping, or you can, with Akira, you can even do like down back kick to kick me in the shins. That actually works too. Now, if you kick me in the shins, there's a different game being played there. So when you play that game, one of the tricks is you can evade. If the opponent does nothing, you can just go ahead and treat it like normal. But once they start attacking you right away after you hit them with that down back kick, yeah, like that. So once they actually start, like normally I'll attack, there you go, then the evade works. So you got to pay attention to what the opponent's doing. So right here, I'm like, okay, you're not responding fast enough, I'll just low punch, right? But if you do your dashing elbow really fast, like early, you'll stop me. Or that 3P is perfect. That 3P is perfect. So yeah, like that, see? And so technically, I'm not supposed to get away with that, but it really depends on the opponent. And so that's like, I do want people to learn kind of how to use this. Go ahead and beat me up here. I do want players that are developing their skills to learn how to effectively use the low attacks. We're not saying that they're terrible. What we are saying is there are risks associated with them, but they are pretty good to crack in the person that's still doing standing guard throw escapes. Yeah, like that, right? And then now if I start attacking, now you can evade and flowchart, right? Exactly. So like, like this, that's what I'm doing there. So you'll see me like low attack, evade, crouch dash, right? Now, if you delay attack, that will win, right? And that's what you did. Your dashing elbow was inputted as a delay, and that's kind of why it worked against that. But then if I do this into uppercut, I'll probably win because of your delay attack. And that's the guessing game between speed. So I know that's a lot going in, but later if I play Akira, I can show you kind of like how to kind of use the low attack to annoy them. But really the throw and the delay attack are kind of good ways, as well as the guard break. So yeah, keep practicing. And my recommendation to you, keep doing what you're doing, but try to work on being a little more active, a little quick acting, and use your activity to make stuff happen so that you can work with what's happening. Right now you're playing the very patient game, but I think when you're playing it patient this way, it's hard for you to know what you really have or what you can really force. And so I'm not trying to tell you to just mash, but I am saying do try to be active. And mashing is one way to do it. But yeah, and fuzzy guard is a way to be active while still defending. But then if you see them do nothing, you can choose to attack or throw if you think you're going to be faster than them on it, But my recommendation is work on your activity speed. But I know it's hard to be active against me. I slow people down. I know that like I'm super active and that makes people kind of just clam up. But challenge yourself to be more active. I believe in you. There you go. Yeah. And now I'm seeing you get, as you be active, that's when evade starts working. If you're playing super patient, that's where evade doesn't work well. But evade works really well when you learn how to be very active and the opponent's active too. And these are very beautiful evades and frame application. Keep it up.
Yeah, those half circulars are also good for fuzzy.
Yeah, so you get to fuzzy after Akira's back forward P plus K and back forward PKG. Those are both half circulars that can punish people that evade the wrong way, and those two moves attack opposite directions. So that's what makes them even more intimidating. And when it's guarded, you get to fuzzy guard. Very strong, very annoying because those are actually very, very good moves. You know. Now that said, the weakness to those moves is them getting sidestepped correctly. But it is a risk for the opponent to take because they attack at opposite directions. So if the opponent chooses to evade any of those two moves, they're making a very serious guess. Very serious guess. And the wrong guess will hurt them a lot. The right guess for them might punish Akira, but for sure Akira does gets a lot of advantage because he either force side turns with one of them or the other one he knocks him down and has really good Okuzemi.
Alright guys, I've already started the countdown for North America. I think 4 more matches. Alright, forgot. Yeah, 4 more matches before we begin the North America room, so plenty of time for people who want to join. Alright, going to join back in. Yeah, just double check to see if you guys have any gray bar connections before we start league. That's usually how we get these leagues going. As fast as possible that from our end. Alright, Europe, we're still looking for at least 3 more players. So when people do join and we get at least 4, we'll want to start the timer for our league. If not, if there's at least 2 people playing, we'll keep the room going until the other leagues is completed. Alright, let's just do a quick look at the results from Capsay Chaos. It should be already done. Awesome. So, one of the people I usually play with when I was living in Ohio against the Cebus, Dandy J took first place at Capsay Chaos. Mango Copter, who plays Wolf, he got second, and Wobbles, who plays Jackie, got third. Hey, Stick-Ticker, welcome back. So we got a nice group of experienced veterans and also beginning level players and intermediates. That's what I went with these rooms.
Good to have you back, Static there. It's been a while since I've seen a Sticulator, so I'm really happy to see them. But it could just be that I'm the one that's back, so. Leave it to Trader Joe's to make a fizzy drink that uses a lot of bitters, but it's really good. So, the bitters are kind of like the spices and extra flavors you might have in an alcoholic drink. So So it's interesting to have that like in a soda. It's having a very gingery drink, but I like it. It definitely waking me up in the morning. By the way, nice to see you, Zeru Unemo. I cannot pronounce that, but I'm just guessing. To me, it looks French to me, but really nice to meet you. It's a cool sounding name if I got anywhere close to saying that correctly. Nala, awesome to see you as well. Glad to see Blurring is back in the room. Tatsuna's giving a good demonstration of Zack attack. Very nice 6KP. So I want to remind people, because, I mean, this is a point I brought up a lot. I'm not trying to harp on it. But a lot of developing players, not just one, quite a few developing players have kind of sometimes asked me why I recommended 6KP. And I'll remind everyone, if you watched the Virtua Fighter Open Championship just like a couple weeks ago, Gentleman Thief was very effective with 6KP. And it's because it's a very easy to use counter hit launcher, or recovery hit and counter hit launcher. So like if you block like a sweep, 6KP is an easy way to punish it. Now there are other better ways for Akira to punish, but they have an execution tax. 6KP is very easy to execute. So very good way to start. This game, I definitely recommend that like sometimes take the easier path if it's even if it's just slightly less effective, because your consistency is a little more important. Man, I love the power of 460. It's just so fast. It's so good.
All right, 3 more matches before we start North America First League.
You gambled. I gambled.
I know. Good game.
GG's.
That was a lot of fun.
Two matches before we start North America. Once I hit the league button, I'm going to take a small break.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Hey, welcome OTH 1414. At 2 players now. We're just looking for 2 more in Europe room.
Meadowatt, what do you mean by why must I be so cool? Are you talking about like me just being relaxed about everything? Oh, are you talking about like sharing your? Okay, yeah. So Meadowatt had like an awesome post last night and this morning. So some of you may know, and some of you may not know, Meadowatt has been starting their own kind of monthly tournament. It's like pretty cool. People should definitely check it out. And so they had a really cool animation that they released this morning. It is more on like, you know, it's drawn in a basic style, but it's really fun. It's got a good soundtrack, and I had a blast listening to it. I know that Aya got a kick out of it, I got a kick out of it, and Tricky, I think, got a kick out of it too. So you guys got to check that out on X. So, yeah, so tomorrow starts the event tomorrow.
Round 4.
Yeah, so they said they drew it on their mouse in one day, and we believe it, but we love what it conveys, and it was a lot of fun. It's a good video. So yeah, Jazzy Circuit got a kick out of it. Like it's a really fun video. It's reminding us to just have fun and fight hard, you know. So Staticulators to say, Chanchai, thank you for the warm welcome back. It is really a warm welcome back. I'm so happy that you are back. So I've been under the weather in Ramadan, so hang in there with Ramadan. You know, it's been a crazy one, but also, you know, but you're used to the grind, so you know, shout outs to people that got to do it, that are fasting, you know, but also, you know, shout outs to their convictions as well. It's discipline. It's many things. I shouldn't speak for it because it's not exactly my practice, but I have many customers that you know would tell me some about their experience with it. So yeah. So shout outs. Let's see. Wu Within says, "What's the tournament called again?" It is called Meta. Sorry, like the name has not stuck in my head too well. It stuck in my head yesterday actually. But let's see here. But I want to say. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chanta. You could go finish what you're saying.
No, it's okay. I'm still searching for it. So.
All right. So North America. This is the last match before we start the first league for North America. We're still looking for one more player in Europe. Hey, we got Killy coming here. Awesome. That makes it 4. Look like that got match that disconnect, so hopefully it won't be as the norm. Make sure everyone has a color connection, not a gray bar connection. Alright. There we go.
By the way, chat.
MetaWatts tournament series is called Meta Homies, and that's Meta with the D, so Meta Homies Monthly Mondays. And I think the D is coming from the Mondays thing. I think that's the reason they went with that. I could be wrong. What were you saying, Satsuma?
I was saying that the Trader Joe's thing is very real. I was at a convention last Sunday, and there was a Japanese musician, and he had a Trader Joe bag, like in a medical convention. Can you understand just how deep that goes?
Yeah, I do, because my wife explained it to me. So to give context to what Setsu is talking about, this morning I went to Trader Joe's because they had a limited edition item. They had these tote bags, and these tote bags have been very popular, but they've come out different colors at different times. So yesterday morning, they released the Easter colored ones. So these are the light greens, the blues, greens, purple, and these are so popular that people in Asia that have no Trader Joe's near them want these things. So you can buy these up and probably sell them if you wanted, but I buy them for my sister-in-law. And my sister-in-law, I don't think she's ever been in Trader Joe's. All right. Good luck. Have fun, everyone.
Good luck, guys.
Alright, 8 players for the North America room, so that's 7 rounds. No one gets a bye. Good morning, Sisha, so you must be living in the Pacific. Should be 9 minutes before it turns afternoon for you. So about a little bit less than 30 minutes for the first league to be done. So you want to participate.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, so for North America, we're winning the first league now, so please do not join that. Hey, welcome Box Pizza Cat. Hopefully you'll be able to stay in the room.
Round 1. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
Do you guys have a color connection? It's particular. If both of you guys do in the room, that it should be fine. look like you guys just might not have been. You're supposed to play against Shisha? It's saying no. I think there might be a crash. I see Shisha is still listed there.
Ready, go!
If it's the first league, I could just quit and restart it, Shisha, if you could get back in time.
Ring out!
Open 11A.
Round 5. Ready,
Alright, thanks for that. Hey Kaliros, you see the information? Yeah, so for Europe it's 1503, the 15th of March. Alright, so Europe we're still setting. Are you going into the Europe room? It should be the one with Leon, and I'm hosting this on Steam. Yeah, I'll switch between the two systems that I have for North America and Europe. Okay, let me post around. Hey, welcome Kalios. And those who's not familiar, I always wait for the people in the room how many matches before we start. So we have 4 more matches before we start the Europe First League. In North America, you guys might get disconnected from player because Shisha had to leave because he was stuck on loading. Alright. And to answer your question, Sign Assassin 1414. I believe that's OTH 1414. Yes. I'll mention that once you finish this match. There you go, post around. Telling people not to join the room. Don't join the North America room since people are playing their matches. Europe, definitely join the room because we're still accepting players. More players joins, more matches everyone gets.
round 3. Ready, go! Excellent! Round 2. Ora, ora, ora!
We got 2 scoops still playing against Chanchai. Just going into still in the second round. They're going to be going for the 3rd match soon for North America.
Ready, go! Knockout!
Hey Kaliros? Usually the room right now has been quite small in participation, so if you come participate, that's great because then you'll make up the more players from Europe. So, and of course, with all the issues that the rooms are having right now, you know, it has dissuaded people from participating at times too. But if we always get at least 4 players, we'll win leagues. If it's less, then you know, we still have the room up for people to play. Because we do think streaming these and posting on all the different social media sites and channels will try to increase the amount of players that participate. And also, I'm starting a little bit earlier than usual because daylight savings has been adjusted for North America, but Europe won't do their daylight saving time change until the end of March, if I remember correctly. So that has affected the turnouts. All right, 3 more matches before we begin for Europe's first league. Hey, Bloodart, we're just actually still getting ready for the first league. So it's an intermission A, so that means we're still accepting people for the first league. We have 3 more matches before we start. And to answer your question earlier, 1414, OTH or Silent Assassin, Beat Tribe should not be at EVO Japan this year, mainly because it hasn't even been announced yet. So it's just going to be just a standard like 1 versus 1 tournament at EVO Japan this year. And so usually Beat Tribe doesn't always happen every year. So basically when they decide that they're ready to do a Beat Tribe, they announce it, and it gives it usually like several months or so for people to register for it. So it's kind of I'm not sure if the collaboration between Beat Tribe and EVO Japan will be a regular thing or not, but we'll see. Yeah, awesome, but just if you can play, come play. If you can't, that's perfectly fine. Alright, Box Pizza, are you stable in the room? We got 6 players right now in Europe. And 3 more matches before we begin. I do need to take a small break here, so it's Kulikan versus Rusty here, so hopefully I'll come back and see. Why not 3 more matches before we begin Europe? I need to check something in the house. Be right back.
Excellent. Ready, go. Round 5. Ready, go. Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go. Round 4. Ready, go. Round 1. Ready, knockout. Round 5. Ready, go. Knockout.
I've got grace and power. You've got zip.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go.
Alright guys, we have one more match before we begin for Europe. Hey, Box Pizza Cat, did you kick out or were we just trying to fix your connection with other players? Alright, so this is the last match before we begin the first league for Europe. So double check and make sure you don't have any gray bar connection with anybody. Awesome. And remember, you might see some like really strange, like sometimes red for some people that you might usually don't have that. There is a visual bug with patch 1.08, and so people seem to have that issue where they see these really bad connection numbers, but the gameplay is fine. Hey there, it's because of the daylight saving time change. So we still have going to get the first league one in about basically when I usually get these streams started. But I think at the end of March is when the daylight saving happened for Europe, for a majority portion of Europe. So alright, let's see. We have right now 5 matches. We got 7 players, so 2 more rounds remaining. Change franchise playing the ticket right now. But I agree, it's 1414. B-Tribe is one of the most hype Virtua Fighter, one of the more respected, prestigious type of Virtua Fighter events. Same day for all of Europe. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of sometimes really hard to manage. I think like the change in October versus November, and then this time in March is when things kind of get strange when I host these sessions.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Alright, after this match between Cam and Phantomas, we'll start the league for Europe. Once it starts, please do not join the room if you are late to join. Wait until it's during the intermission. Because joining a room affects ongoing matches. It causes like sometimes frame per second drops or stutter or something. And worse, it might cause a disconnect match. Alright, 8 players. Good luck guys, have fun. May the VF Netcode gods be kind to you, alright guys. You got 8 players for North America, 8 players in Europe. 1 of them did get freeze, so we had to quit. So hopefully Europe will be more stable. And let's see, let me go update that now.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Round 4. Ready, go!
Everything's set. Alright, as you want to watch from different point of views, we got Chai, forgot to post these links earlier. Blurring. Here can usually stream so you can watch from Europe. We need more Europe representation in the streaming. You don't want to hear a person from a different continent chat.
Better run home to mama.
Yeah, I think I got everyone. If I'm missing someone, please go ahead, share your channel. But right now, yes, QA Cam streaming playing Kage. Oh, Saga, sorry, you just joined the room a little bit too late. I forgot to post on the PSN group chat yet. That's when they have a. There should be about 20 minutes before the first league is completed.
Round one. Ready, go!
And I got Cessna versus Chanchai. Is this gonna be a match to determine who gets first place? Possibly. Right now, Chanchai is leading. First round goes to. Alright, Kaliers is there. Piece of being kind. I'm gonna be right back. I have to check something really quick.
Round three. Ready, go! Round four. Ready, go!
Alright, we're in the last round for the first league of North America. Change has 2 match points. Europe, we just started the first league, so there's going to be still a bit of time. Let's see, we just got 2 rounds done in Europe, 7 rounds, so got 5 more rounds remaining for Europe. So about 15 to 20 minutes. And the first league goes to Chanchai.
Forgot to train, eh?
Let's get the results here before we. So the last match, Yuru Within and Zack Attack. Once that's completed, people are more than welcome to join the North America League room for the second league. Phantoma's still playing against Kika. Phantoma's got a first place finish yesterday. Alright, congratulations to Chanter for getting first. Blurring gets second, and Cessna gets third. Thank you guys for playing. If you guys can continue playing, please do so. Just stay in the room. And for those who want to join, you can join the North America room now. Hey, thanks for that, Mario J. Don't decide. Europe is going to the first league still. Let's go put that now on this side. Well, we know that the original Virtua Fighter is a Smithsonian. Virtua Fighter 6 has to be really something spectacular for it to be in the be a second Virtua Fighter game there. All right. Thanks for that.
For the
Chicago
battle
Land.
system. We've been talking
that
about
was pretty
costume
good.
points. Monica said, had a Type D Leon that was all red on Final Showdown. I can kind of recreate it here on REVO World Stage, but it's missing the red makeup. And those electric... I love the electric hands in Final Showdown. I really do miss my Final Showdown costume. Yeah, the glitch is fun. I get the graphic glitch on the bracelets. Hey, Sir Hixalot, good to see you. How you doing? Were you watching this tournament this morning? I didn't watch the tournament, so I don't know what happened.
Are you talking about the Cap City?
Yeah.
Dandy J took first, Mango Copter second, and Wobble's third.
Oh, congratulations, Danny J. That's an awesome result. Danny J's been working hard in VF, and they get scary and scary each time I fought them. They got scarier each time. So- So I did ask my chat a fun question, but you've heard this question before, both of you. It's in one of our chats. So if the barrier to all the customizations from Final Showdown being in this game, if the barrier to that is the labor cost, what do you guys think if Sega found a solution using AI and maybe some labor to get that to happen? How would you feel about that? It's just trying to be provocative for fun. You know?
I'll answer that once I finish posting everywhere.
Okay. We await Akai's response to that. He's gonna show his true colors here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not showing my true colors, and I'm just asking the question for the sake of fun. So Hixlaw said they'd be okay with it. Articulator says that's it for me today. I should be more available next weekend. Okay, awesome. So nice being here, and thanks as always for input. Hey, our pleasure, Staticulator. It's really good to have you. Thanks for supporting. And, we're glad that you were able to join us for the first league. And I look forward to seeing you next weekend. Two Scoop says, yeah, I mean, the assets are already there. Probably just some database work. I don't think it's database work. I think it's actual upscaling and it's actual shader work. So I think there's actual shader and mapping work to be done. If you look closely, at some of the cloths in this game, they're pretty detailed, especially like John's costume. It's pretty detailed in a way that's, I think, a lot more detailed than Final Showdown. So it's one of those things where I would compare it to if you were to move it into this game straight up, and even if you tried to upscale it directly, the effect would be like trying to bring a VCD into Blu-ray. Is my guess. It's like bringing a VCD movie onto Blu-ray just because you could put it on Blu-ray. Staticulator says, I'm open to something like AI in the implementation and AI plus human involvement. I think it's more like art itself most people are not open to. Yeah, I agree. I kind of have a similar view probably, but yeah, or a similar concern. Alice says, I'd like them to focus on things like Wi-Fi. Yeah, we definitely want them to focus on connection. We definitely want the matches. Look, we think the gameplay is awesome. We definitely want connectivity to be a focus. I'm definitely not saying at the expense of connectivity. I think in that sense, it's only money, resources that's a constraint between those two, where that's a trade-off. I don't think it's actually the manpower. When it comes to, I don't think the person working on the networking is the person working on the arts.
No, they're not.
Yeah, different teams. I'm fine with them using AI if the idea of AI is for most part to help speed up on processes and stuff, and just using it responsibly. And so all the Final Showdown stuff that people want is actually stuff that's already been made. It's just that it takes time for them to reach a certain quality for it to be completely redone for Ultimate Showdown. So I have no issue with that.
I have the best answer for that.
Okay.
Introduce Final Showdown costumes.
What's that?
Introduce Final Showdown costume. That's it.
Yeah. All right.
Like slightly lower res everything, just straight out of the box.
Yeah, Nala says also if Revo could use Steam Marketplace items, I would love that too. But you know what I really want, and I know that this is too big of an ask because it's not for this game, but I would love it if Revo World Stage had like amiibo cards like Street Fighter 6 does. I would love that, but that's not happening. But I would love that. So I think that'd be amazing if we had like the collectible cards that Street Fighter 6 has for Nintendo Switch 2.
Round one.
Mario, that's correct. I think that's what you're trying to say. Say Akai. That might be not exactly the right dialect, since I do speak a dialect that's not 100% Cantonese, or at least Hong Kong Cantonese.
Round two.
And for those who don't know, Mario J has been learning Cantonese. So. Alright, Europe is going with their league. First league, we're accepting players for North America. We have 8 players there also. 8 in North, 8 in Europe.
I am going to take a break. Nalas had a really good comment. Nalas says, I don't think AI is really in a place where it can be used responsibly, and its dehumanizing takes away from the artistic value. And so that is not a unique point of view. It's a very good one to bring up, and it's definitely a question for our times. Definitely a topic worthy of serious discussion. So,
Well, if you want to think about it like that as well, not only that, but like the cost for AI is being
yeah.
companies, not just AI taking their jobs outright,
Right.
but also AI is
There's
being
serious
they're being prioritized in a way that it's costing people their jobs. So.
Well, there's serious questions about the valuation at the moment, right? Because it's again, this is the hyper growth focus. This is stock trading, and this is like looking at it in terms of who wants to win a race, and that's how we're going to justify all these different costs. But there's a lot of costs that are not on the books.
I don't
and there
think
are costs on the books.
Yeah, I
And-
don't think the value is there yet. I think sure it does make sense for them to start investing, but it feels a lot like the space race where it's like we're trying to get to space and like
Well,
what's the
it's-
value?
It's a lot like the space race. It is also like the Silicon Valley's 20 years ago push for market penetration at all costs, right?
Yeah.
Which means we're forsaking profit and sustainability for what we believe to be, for some we'll view it as a race, for others we'll view it as hype, right? And my cynical view, it would be like if we talk about first mover advantage, I've been telling my friends like, first mover advantage, I don't think it's actually a strategy so much as it's like not a strategy for operations. I think what it really is it's a hype strategy for financing, for raising money. You're like, in the whole history of things, the first mover rarely has the sustainable advantage. It's usually the person that figures out, like from the mistakes of the first 1, 2, or 3 people, what to do with something and how to actually make it work and how to make the quote unquote business out of it.
Yeah,
Right, 2 more
they're
matches
pushing
before we
really
end.
hard corporately. Every
Yeah.
company is.
because it's an environment where on one hand it's a hype, on another and
It's
you
being
can
hyped now.
but on another point too, it's so hype is one, and also we also have activists and investors nowadays, right? So people who will take over a board because of their shares that they have in the company, and so now because of that, like the levels to which publicly traded companies are focusing on the quote-unquote shareholder value is way more than even in the past. In the past 25 years, that's been a mantra, but it's like even more ridiculous now because of the leverage that, so once a corporation goes public, it's interesting how these dynamics play out. and how the hype, the news hype, and the general investor hype can be rough. And the way I try to explain it is also is that, you know, a lot of the investors, what they're doing is like trading cards or portfolio management. Portfolio management doesn't mean you were the person or that knew exactly how to create the value in the first place, though you could. But it's a skill set by itself. But it's not the same exact skill set as, you know, whatever that might have created the value, that might have had the purpose of the company, that might have served a function, right? And so the problem is when everything becomes a commodity for trading, your motives to do things are very interesting, but they kind of compromise in terms of like what's purpose. And you know, when people talk about enshittification, it's simply because instead of thinking about the end user, you're thinking about the end investor. You know, because you've moved on past end user, and you're like now like, what do we do to serve the investor? And then now the investor wants to sell this. What do we do in purpose of the sale at all costs? Right.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that changes a lot of things.
Yeah. I think we're at that point now where everybody's bought into the hype. People have bought. You know what? There's probably some really, really good reps out there that are making these sales happen. And it's just at the complete cost to everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know that the payout is going to be as big as they think it is. It might be eventually, but not right now.
Yeah, it usually takes 3 decades to make that for that payoff to actually happen.
So yeah, it is kind of being the hype. It's being promoted a lot. It's kind of being basically, even if you're just browsing the internet, they always AI. They always put the word AI and everything. The fact is, AI has been used for a very long time. It's just that right now it's just to a point where it could be quite ace visually for just layman people or just people who doesn't actually use it. It's now just kind of a common term to be used. I say yeah.
Well,
but it has been here for decades already, and just being used. Just now it's just people speaking about it all the time now.
The power of this hype, you know, is that because look, the people making the decision, the people that are investing are.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop here quickly.
It's very appealing to them.
We're going to begin after this match between Sir Hixalot and Zagatek for the North America. Sorry, Chanta, you can continue.
What I'm saying is that, yeah, so the scary part is that it's very enticing for especially the type of people that are wanting to make things happen with their money. You know what I mean? And so the idea of AI is so appealing. And what we have right now is that it becomes like a really good demonstration to them of what they want to see. Now, the substance of that is definitely probably under question by a lot of people, right? And so this is the scary part about, you know, who makes the decision, who has the power in it, and who has the influence, right? And AI is very appealing to people that want to make things happen more with money and decisions, right? And at all levels of income, you do have people there is a lot of people that just, I want to just make it happen, right? And so AI looks like this magic bullet to them. It could, right? And that's where you see the people that fall in love with it is the people that feel like they want to make something happen by prompting it. You know? So, all right, let's get to the battles. And I know we got into a deeper discussion on it, but it's a fun part of community.
All right, we're going to begin the second league for North America now. Good luck, guys. Have fun.
Good luck. Have fun.
So please do not join the room for North America now. Let's get started. Europe is just finished, so we're going to wait for the results to pop up before I go switch the screen. Waiting for Blood Artist to finish his match against Westy. Alright, congratulations Box Pizza Cat for getting first place, Kirikam second, and Nieru third. You guys can continue playing the second league, just stay in the room. And for those who want to join the room now, you can join without affecting other people's matches. Alright, let's go put this on. North America League is going to take about a little bit less than 30 minutes. Got 8 players. Let's see what I'm looking at. Stage. Yeah. So we are now accepting players for the second league for Europe. Mari might just join when the first league is running, so that might be the case where he was not participating. They got Lucky Strike in the room, awesome. And thanks for playing Blood Artist. I'm not sure if I got disconnected from the room. Thanks for playing Kirikam. Alright, let's go pose. There's gun. PSN groups. Once I finish posting all the information,
You'll never be a match for me.
once I finish posting everywhere, we'll start the countdown. Okay, that's done.
Round 4. Ready?
Sarah Miramash here. So, Oop, oh.
Knockout. Round 5.
Hey, welcome to Puha. Hopefully you have a better time than what you have been experiencing with World Stage Leagues. Oh, this is the tournament that I think I saw Blessy posting about, Mario J. He was looking to get some codes for the machines.
Knockout.
That's done.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready? Go.
Alright, I am gonna be right back. We're gonna start the countdown of 5 matches before we begin. After this match between Tilios and Westy Tachikoma. Yeah, 5 matches before we begin. I'm gonna check on something in the house. I'll be right back.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout.
Try again in a few years.
Ring out.
Alright, I know Sisha. I think we can see all Sisha matches on my stream for the North America side.
Round 3.
Of course, Chanchai is streaming Blurring and Sasuna. Yeah, we get to see all Sisha matches. Sisha actually participated in the Northern Cal Bayside Showdown offline event, which will be a monthly event. So if you're from Northern California, definitely there are people there who's setting up gatherings, offline gatherings. So if you like playing online, you know, it's ready to take the plunge into playing offline. You know, there are people who's doing it. And if you are looking for people with matches, don't hesitate to ask. We'll try to find people who want to play or are willing to play. Find places for you to play. And right now we have 2 Scoops of Fish and Chanchai that are undefeated.
Knockout. Ready, go!
Alright, 4 more matches this weekend for Europe. We have 9 players right now. We got Lucky Strike, Nepruha, Sago joining the room. I had to ask Nepruha how's the connection feel this time. Again, check if you guys have Graveyard connections with anyone in the room, because that is one thing that we can, work around and fix before we start the league. Let's see if I post it everywhere.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Kill cam back in. 10 players. We're right now round 4 of the second league for North America. 2 players are undefeated in that. In the Europe League, we have 10 players right now. Hopefully no one gets disconnected. Still got 8 or so minutes before we start the league for Europe, so plenty of time for those who want to join it to join. North America, please don't join the room until the second league is completed. You see, I'm a little slow in updating all the information on this on the different sites and stuff. But usually you see the word intermission, that means that is when you can join the room without affecting people's matches when we're winning the actual league itself. Since World Stage is the release, joining a room, ongoing matches will usually experience a slight frame per second drop in Wales. Um,
Knockout.
we recommend a delay setting of at least 3 since it's the entire continent. If you're living on like one end of the continent and you might get matched up with someone on the other end of the continent, a delay setting 4 might be more better experience. But we do recommend a delay setting of at least 3. Alright, we get to see Shisha versus Chanchai. Going to round 5 between Nieru and Lucky Strike. I'm expecting we get patch notes soon, maybe by Thursday, for patch 1.10, which will be released on the 26th, March 26th. And if you have some files, replays that you would like to keep notes of, you might want to record it now or watch them now before the patch 1.10 update. It's most likely all those replays will be not work once 1.10 is installed. Yeah, in the experienced hand, Sarah is a menace and will look really, well, any of the characters usually with in the right person's hand will look really fun and powerful, or overpowered. Oh, in the right hand, Tucker does look fun. It's like seeing like Hong Kong ball. I think that's Sammo Hung in English. Or do you think of the Bob character in the Tekken? Alright, 2 more matches before we begin the Europe Second League. North America is going to now we can see C-Shy versus Blurring. And currently we have Chanchai still undefeated, Blurring with just 1 loss, and 2 Scoops of Faith with just 1 loss. 2 Scoops right now at +6, playing against Zack Attack, and started playing against Chanchai. Chanchai still has to play against 2 Scoops of Face and Blurring, so Blurring can help himself if he could win against Chanchai. Agree to disagree. That is perfectly fine. Hey, we got 11 players for Europe. Who just joined?
Round 2. Ready, go!
Hey, welcome Streaks. I saw Streaks posting in the official Discord. Hopefully, enjoy the experience. I believe it's from Europe. It's asking people. I remember Streaks asking, when does Europe begin? Oh, is he from Asia? I thought he mentioned he was from Europe. False red. Yeah, so it is a new player, so if you guys don't mind playing and just see how the connection is. If the connection is very rough, I don't know, then we'll. Then apologies to Streaks. I had to kind of figure out where exactly Streaks is. I can't really tell because I'm so far away from Europe and Asia. But if not, and usually like in the past we always have guests participating from Asia. Or when I just hosted North America, I had guests from Europe participating in the league. So, excuse me.
Ready, go!
Oh, he left. Hopefully he left because it's the on his own free will and not that this the game kick him out.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, one last match and then we'll begin the second league for North Europe. Let's see. Oh, someone joined the room. Who joined it? Mind's Eye. Hey, Mind's Eye, welcome. You had to wait a little bit before we start. Still have one more round to go before we begin. But again, please restrain from trying to join when the league is running. Wait for it. So we see Seisha versus Sasuna. Blurring is playing against Chanchai, so we'll see if Blurring will be able to defeat Chanchai. And it does, what would be the plus minus because of that. Oh. Alright, I did quickly took out Box Pizza Cat. You guys gonna begin? Hopefully everyone has a color connection with everyone. One, two, three. We're gonna hit 10 players. We've seen either our Box Pizza Cat matches or Kaliros, who's playing Brad this time. Saga against Nepuha, Kirikam versus Rusty Tachikoma. Kirikam is streaming, so we can watch it from his point of view. 1414 versus Lucky Strike. And Phantomas versus Nieru, 10 players. We have 10 players, that is about 30 minutes. Leave that to get the results soon. Oh, it looked like Chancha got lost earlier. Courtesy of Sasuna. And we've got one more round going. Oh, guys, playing against two scoops now. I'm gonna misread. I'll answer your question later on 1414. I was at. Let's see. All right, congratulations, Chanchai and Blurring tying for first place. Cessna getting third place. Let me go take a screenshot here. Well, take a screenshot here. Let's do it again. Okay. You guys want to play in this the last league? Just stay in the room. And for those who want to join, you can join the North America room now. Thanks for playing, Zack Attack. Okay. Here. Let's put the Steam. Yeah, so we get to see all Box Pizza Cats matches. He's playing against Sago now, and Box Pizza using Taka.
Round one, go! Ready, go!
We got Mind's Eye. First time participating in the league, unless that's someone else's account.
Ready, go!
Let's see, that's done. Come here, status. Okay, let's go update.
Round three, ready, go! Excellent! Round one, ready, go!
Yeah, that was really nice. Was it Laring and I tied for first on that one?
Round two,
Can't remember who.
Yep, that's correct. You tied with Blurring, and Sasson got third in that second league.
That was a really fun stuff, and that was a really fun battle with Satsuna. He beat me good. That was really fun battle.
After this match between Mind's Eye and 2 Scoop the Face, we'll start the countdown 5 matches for North America.
round three, ready, go!
Hey, Sisha, my pleasure. You have a good one. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, you're still. I forgot that you do say good games to everyone after every league battle. So I'm used to people saying good games to everyone and then like leave. So, but no, please do keep saying good games to everyone. So yeah, my pleasure. The tips I gave Sisha, I think Sisha had commented that they felt like they were too basic, like they do elbow after blocking. And I said it's not about being too basic. The advice I told them was it's about if you use the same option, then your opponent starts to carve like defensive answers that are more specific and better at beating that option. But it's not about it being too basic. It's just more about being redundant. So a slight adjustment like delaying that elbow or a crouch dash into that elbow or using a different move. Any of those adjustments would change the situation and then they can go back to elbow when the time is right. So a lot of times it's not so much about anything being too basic, too simple, or too hard, or too complex. It's just usually about your opponent having a more direct read about what you're doing and doing things to directly changing their options to directly counter what you like to do. And so you just have to make a slight adjustment to what you like to do sometimes, and that'll change everything. Changing a buffered block into a elbow into a block into delayed elbow can do so much. If you watch Denkai, that's one of his most common change-ups. He'll just go into delayed elbow, and it's really strong. Like Denkai, one of the best players in the country, he's just like he'll just change into delayed elbow, and it changes everything.
Thanks for playing Surfix a lot. Blurring.
We do have a gray bar too, mine. And we are having trouble getting our match started.
You have a gray bar. Okay. I don't have Mind's Eye. I'm not. It's Mind's Eye if you're watching, or Chanchai if one of you guys could just accidentally re-enter. That'll help fix it if you have a gray bar connection. You just both stay in there and that can't set, or?
It like we both hit okay, and then it resets the counter. So I'll let Sisha and Mind's Eye try to figure it out. Two Scoops says better get back to touring. Have it, yeah. Good games, and yeah. Good luck with chores. But we really appreciate you, Two Scoops, and I really appreciate your feedback in the chat. Lots of awesome insight from Two Scoops.
Alright, do you still have a gray bar with a Mind's Eye? Hey, Chanchai?
Mind's Eye, yes, I still have a gray bar. If you want, I'll jump out.
Yeah, could you mind doing that? If it doesn't work, then we go check
my
with Mind's
connection's
Eye.
been good with everyone, but I'll jump out and we'll see if I can get back in.
Yes, it's just easier for me to ask you since I have you on calm and instead of me messaging Mind's Eye.
No problem.
But if Mind's Eye, if you are listening to us, the thing that we usually do to fix the issue of gray bars, because if you play against someone with gray bar, usually the match will freeze. Oh, yeah, he left, so maybe he's not playing.
Well, we'll see how I connect with everyone. I'm okay. I have color. I have green and yellows with everyone else. Nope.
Are you in the room already?
I was, but I got kicked out after getting green and yellow with everyone else.
Okay.
I did see Mind's Eye leave though.
Yeah,
Like I
he
said,
did that.
This is the point where it's like now that I've left the room, it's gonna reestablish, and I might not be able to
Okay,
get back
I might
in.
just make a new room since it seems like several people also got kicked out or this stuff. I'm not sure. Well, I could try remaking the room if we have
I
any
have the
trouble.
feeling this is gonna, even though I have green and yeah, I couldn't, like, I had good connections. I got green and yellows, but I got kicked out. So
Yeah, it's that issue. So let me try one more time and if once this match finishes on your, let me just remake the room. Maybe that reset things if I remake the room.
Green and yellow, green and yellow.
okay, so Wu Within asked a good question, especially in light of like the Virtua Fight Me promotion I did that was shown last week. So Wu Within asked, World Stage is a good place to practice the basics, right? Can you remind me the reasons why? So one is that it gives you a lot of different sparring opponents, and I know, and while it's true that there are general tendencies, there are actually a lot of good tendencies, and each AI that I fought has little things that make it a little different. If you're playing on that detailed level, but you don't need to, and specifically playing on hard. So you got to understand that hard mode is way different from normal mode. Normal mode and hard mode play very differently on World Stage. It's a setting you change in the World Stage itself. And so make sure you're trying hard mode. And hard mode will play much faster pace than people are used to. But World Stage mode will force you to use the buffer. It generally will pressure you to use the buffer, to use your option selects. It will pressure you to do a lot of good things that you should be doing in VF in general. And it will increase the speed of your play once you get used to it. You want to challenge yourself to use the buffer well. The first step, of course, is yes, beating the AI. That is the number one goal at first. But as a path of mastery, I encourage you that if you do start beating the AI, and especially if you start beating the AI in a single or in certain ways. Now, for me, I always vary my approach, so I don't really have this issue. But some people will only do the thing that wins against the AI. That can be problematic for you at no matter what human you play against. Because if you're not challenging yourself to broaden your horizons, to use more of the move list, to try more stuff, you will be very limited, narrow in scope, and easier to predict in general. A lot of players I know that I've fought that have gotten strong at the game but can't get past a certain barrier. Part of it is because they try to always do what they think is the best thing, and they don't allow themselves to really fully explore the game and understand that there's a lot of really good options in all situations. And so what happens is they keep thinking, they start being the type of player to tell other people what they think is correct VF, and it's not like that at all. This game is very open-ended. What it is their lack of imagination. I encourage you to challenge your imagination when you play against World Stage, because it will provide you a lot of feedback and a lot of situations to enjoy and explore what you can do in this game. It is wonderful, and it is my favorite mode, single player mode, in all of fighting games, because I can always go back to it and have fun with it, always. And I don't get bored of that mode. And if I got bored of playing a certain way, that's on me, because I can change the way I play it, and it's still good. I still win, but I get to test out my limits. I get to start doing combos. I improvise combos. I do better combo extensions. I respond quickly. The AI varies a lot of stuff it does, actually. But yes, certain things like doing goes back all three, the AI might not account for an option like goes like punch Sabaki. And so because of that, if you only play that way against the AI, that's you're limiting yourself. You can't blame the AI for that, in my opinion. I think it's good practice for it, but I think beyond that, you can practice other stuff, and that's my view. But I think what you put into World Stage mode, it really does pay back. I love that mode. Hope that makes sense.
I did make a new room for the North America, so you could try doing that. Right now we have 5 players. Meta was here. Europe, we're against 4 more rounds remaining. Right now we have Nepruha as the only one undefeated, and Phantomas and Box Pizza Cat with just 1 loss, and Kirika with 1 loss. Alright, Chancha's able to join the room.
Yeah,
so now it's 6 players.
That said, I do hope you can join us, and I hope it'll work okay. I'm glad to see Metawadi looking pretty solid here. We'll see. Yeah. And again, Within, I hope that made sense. Nala said, yeah, the VF CPUs hate defensive stance Vanessa KK. And I definitely understand that. But if on your end, that's the only way you're going to let yourself win, you're the one you're the limiting factor. There's ways to practice that, but it's still good to practice doing that in the success case. Use it against the AI, do the setup, and master that, and then master other setups. This game is really strong if you can master what you do when you get hit, though. So I would say my biggest advice to people wanting to get stronger at the game is, 1, get numb to getting hit. A lot of people only make good decisions when they get what they want, when they hit the opponent. And they make really bad decisions when they get hit, because a lot of times they don't make decisions when they get hit. In this game, get used to making decisions even when you get hit. You will be surprised how much stronger you can be when you get comfortable with that. 2, you should be looking at, once you know the animations of your character, you should be looking at your opponent's half of the screen, because almost all of the information you need is there. If you're staring on just your own character, you're actually missing a lot of information, and information you could have already known just from the fact that if you know your character well enough, you'll know how they move, what they look like, how they act when you input. And so the information you need in this game is very simply just your opponent's character, really. There is other information that helps, but just looking strictly at where your opponent's character is will provide you so much of the information you actually need, and will be very strong if you focus that way. Now, this is much easier than like Street Fighter 6 or Guilty Gear, where Street Fighter 6, I think you have to stare at like 6 places on the screen at once, which is crazy amounts of information to process, right? You want to see if their drive meter is actually moving. Like, that is important in that game. That can tell you more than what their character's movements do. And you definitely need to track the meters. and you need to track a lot of stuff. But in Virtua Fighter, you just really have to stare at their character, and that will tell you a lot of what you need to know. Life bar helps a lot. It's influential, and you do want to see it, but you can still see it on a peripheral while looking at their character.
Round one.
Thanks, Bigfoot.
Nice. Very good. So Jeffrey has advantage there. That's interesting. Jeffrey has advantage after that side throw where you end up going over him.
Ready, go!
Pizza versus Lucky Strike on the Europe side. We still have Nepua undefeated. And only Box Pizza with 1 loss. We can get 2 matches before we begin the last league.
Really
Before we
good.
begin the last league for North America.
Comments.
Assassin asking on YouTube. I'm not sure if that was what you were responding to. You recommend World Stage for new players to get very good at the game on hard. I think hard was really good to learn your fundamentals. I haven't played it on regular mode yet, but regular mode I think is actually not a bad thing to do, just to get used to all your characters' moves, just basically executing the moves and even doing your combos. But to get really good at your fundamentals, I think hard mode is very good for that. Because I think regular mode is still very easy to abuse a lot of stuff. And specifically with hard mode, focus at the up close fighting. Okay, hopefully I just got disconnected from that. Their match is still ongoing. Yeah, I don't mind if I can't spectate the match, but if they could play. Actually, I don't. I can
Or in
spectate.
North America.
Sorry,
Did you get disconnected from EU or from North America?
EU and North America at the same time. But
Really? Okay.
Oh lord.
but you guys are still playing. So 1 more match and we'll begin in North America.
2 scoops never came back.
Oh no, 2 scoops had to go.
Uh-huh.
They had to
Oh,
go
okay.
games. Yeah.
Oh, that's
It'll be
too
fun.
bad.
Yeah. Well, they said good games, and I think they had good battles, and they're getting better. Like they're getting stronger. I can.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
was just something on my end, I think, with my network that led to the disconnect. But for me spectating, but it looks like the moves are still ongoing, so that's good.
Metawatt, did you mean you wanted to crouch guard one of my 1Ks? Because you do know that that's a low, right? It's a low attack, so you want to crouch guard it. Want to make sure. But yeah, I think you're aiming to punish it, right? That said, I do recommend evade punishing 1K. It's so huge.
Ready, go!
I think evade punishing 1K is really powerful because then you don't worry about the mid-low guessing game, and it's very punishable.
After this match between Sisha and Yuru within, I'll hit the start button for the last league for North America.
Awesome. Within says, I love that about VF2, everything has a meter nowadays. They like that it's meterless. Nala loves that VF is meterless. Arachi Drep says, you can also pick up on how much damage most hits and throws earn and not have to keep so close of an eye on your own hit points. Yeah. Just looking at your opponent's half of the screen tells you everything you kind of need to know in this game. So. So Metawatt, one thing that I do like to do sometimes, I do like to delay my 1K because I've gained some experience in feeling out when people like to just block crouch, but also when they're likely to switch to standing guard after crouch guard, and that's where I sometimes try to target the 1K. Now I don't know if that was a factor in our match, but I'm just letting you know sometimes I do that, like as part of my play. So. Alright, no problem, Metawatt. Like I said, if the ads are bothering you, and I don't mind the ads, but if the ads bother you, you can also watch on YouTube during the ads too. So. All right, good battle. Good sparring at Susha. Blue within. All right, good luck. Have fun.
All
Can
right,
I
gonna
get this?
begin. Good luck, guys. Have fun in the last week for North America.
Good luck. Have fun. I will have to leave after this league battle because I got to take my daughter out, but this will be fun.
Alright, so North America, please do not join the North America room in Europe. We still have matches for Europe, so please don't join the room while it's ongoing, please. For those who have participated in these leagues before, you should know better.
Ring out. Round 2. Ready, go! Ring out. Round 1. Round 3. Go! Ready, go!
This match between Fox Pizza and Nepuha is in point. Let me go put this. They're actually close to 1-2 with each other.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Alright, 2 match points for Nepuha. What am I looking for here?
Knockout. Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout.
It looks like this that was final round, so we're waiting for the results here and then go put that back on
Round 2.
stats. Hate finding Pi Sarah. so many people hating on Pi. Alright, so congratulations to Nepuha for getting first. Second place goes to Box Pizza Cat playing Taka. And third place goes to Phantomas. Thank you guys for playing. If you guys want to continue playing, we'll do one more league. If you do, just stay in the room and take a nice break. Alright, here we go for the Suns. PSN. So we are accepting players for Europe this last league.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
So don't join the North American room. That's the last day when they're in Europe. You can definitely join now. I'm here.
Round one. Ready, go! Excellent.
All right, we're starting to count down now. 5 matches before we begin for Europe.
Round two. Ready, go! Round one.
I think patch notes should come in 1 week before.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Excellent. Round four. Ready,
All right, everywhere's posted. I am going to take a small break here, and I'll be right back.
knockout. Round five. Ready, go! Knockout. Round five. Ready, go! Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
All right, I'm back. Thanks for playing OTH 1414. Okay, Sandra's in the room. Okay. Thanks for playing the interview.
Knockout.
Also, let's see, Kilikam. Thanks for playing.
Round three. Ready, go!
Yep, always appreciate you coming and play when you can. These things only work if people come and join. More people playing, more matches for everyone. Think of this not only as just to get your matches, but also to weapon sets and try to grow the community.
four. Ready, go! Knockout. Ready, go!
All right, we're going by quickly with the North America, but we just got one more round remaining. Chan still remains undefeated. We'll be playing against Cessna, so this match is important. This match between Cessna and Chan. You can watch it also on Chan or Cessna stream. We're going to see Shisha versus You Within.
Round one. Ready, go!
Hey Wade, how are you doing? Hey, welcome Andrew. 3 more matches before we begin. Yeah,
Round one. Knockout. Go!
I think everyone's journey with this game is going to be very different. You know, and everyone will improve on their own time. But I'm happy to see people own journey as they improve and thing. I've seen quite a few people play, well, pretty much beginners in the past, and now have gotten really fairly strong. Like sometimes it just like needs one thing to start clicking for them, and then to start understanding how to play the game better. Well, there's always those plateaus, which steep hills that you do, steep hills and valleys that you try to get better at this game. Alright, we have 8 players for Europe right now. 3 more matches before we begin. This is the last round here. Just see if I take a sneak peek. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe the matches are completed. Where is it? Let's look at Cessna. That's how he finished his match. Chantas swept it.
That was a lot of fun, but they were good matches. And Setsuna and I had a good match. I did not want to get wrung out at all, so I tried to avoid ring out as much as possible. But if I did get it, then I would go for it, only if I had it for sure. So, you know, we played on sumo stage, and I'm like, oh boy.
Better run home to mama now.
Good games, everyone. Good games, Sisha. All right.
Alright, results for North America are coming up. Alright, Chanchai gets first, Waring gets second, Cessna gets third. Thank you guys for playing. If you guys gonna play in the room, you guys continue to do so.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the battles, my friend.
Yeah, likewise.
I just told my chat that I did not want to put myself in any ring out position if possible. But if I could get the ring out, I'd ring you out. But if I didn't have it, then I had to go back to the middle of the ring. So, you know, because Akira ring out is rough against Leon. Or Akira is one of the characters that can really ring Leon out.
I believe, yes, I believe Pi has shoulder reversals, right?
No.
No, she does
I
not.
don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I think just Aoi, right? She parries them.
Only the knee?
Correct.
Only the knee that she can reverse.
Only the knee, yeah. Akira can do knee, elbow.
Okay.
The funny thing is, Aoi actually has head reversal, right? Like, she actually chops them on the neck when she does the head reversal. Like, if they do a headbutt and she reverses it, I think she chops them on the neck.
Yeah, she can reverse pretty much anything.
Yeah, and the ones that she doesn't do damage, she just does some
except
fancy movements.
except moves that go into Sabaki, into a hit throw.
Like, well, circular, yeah, that's true. But also circular attacks she parries. Like her reversal will do a parry against full circular.
Correct.
Why do we stress the parry? Because her parry can like launch you, because she can launch her if she's aware and she reverses us. So the circulars actually have quite a risk, even against her. But it does, it's a skill barrier risk. So Meta was, sounds like they were probably frustrated. They said that if they actually won their last round, they would have tied for third. That would have been awesome. But I was fighting Blurring, so I lost. Blurring is run tough customer, real tough cookie. Vanessa does get into a battle on details, and that's because that is her way of playing. Like, she's a very detail-oriented character. I think the strength I have against Vanessa is because I try to use her precision against her. So what do I mean by using her precision against her? I mean that, like, Vanessa's move list, like, some of them are good, but they're short ranged, or they're using a high, or they're using an EX high, or they Sabaki. And here's the thing about Sabaki. Sabaki's good when you do a Bari against the attack that it Sabaki's, but it's bad against...
Yeah, just to interrupt Chan a bit here, this is the last match before we begin the last league for Europe. So if anyone wants to join, got a minute or so to do so. And make sure you check to see you don't have any gray bar connection with anyone in the room. If you do, just let me know so that we can fix this and before we start the league. That usually allows the leagues to run much smoother. But if you have a gray bar connection with someone, it usually causes the game to freeze. Alright?
But EX high is weak against people that like to duck and like to just defend. So as long as they don't attack and they attack after it whiffs, then the EX high is good. So Vanessa has a lot of these, and defense stance Vanessa has a ton of these. So on these fine details, that's where I attack Vanessa by going, well, I know you've got to be precise, so let me try to let me try to get you to be less precise. And let me punish you precisely with your precision tools, right? Like if you do an EX high, I'm going to try to duck and attack it. And if you try to use this good attack that's fast, I'm going to probably backdash and try to whiff punish it.
Alright, we began the Europe room now. Good luck, have fun.
That's my take on Leon versus Vanessa. Yeah. No, I definitely understand it, Megawatt. And also, it does make sense where Jeffrey would have a hard time with Vanessa too, especially with that reverse Nitaku aspect, and Vanessa's just not exactly playing the normal Nitaku. So that can give you a lot of trouble. Though I do like Jeffrey's like 4-3P, like his Battleship Destroyer. I think that move is good against Vanessa because it's a two-handed attack. I think Jeffrey can also whiff punish her. He's not the fastest, but he can do it. So I think he can duck and punish her highs. I think he can do 4-3P against her Sabakis. I think he can pressure her from the side. So I still believe a lot in Jeffrey versus Vanessa, but it's probably an unorthodox matchup for Jeffrey that takes a while to get to learn. So I definitely. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that you're landing some good stuff like 6K against Blurring. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome no, round 5, you're fighting good. You're fighting very good. Blurring is a monster. So I know that I have the edge in the matchup against Blurring, but Blurring is really, really strong. Very scary. So.
Alright, Sago's back. So last league for Europe. North America room is just meant for free play, so you just always stop by and play until no one's in the room.
Round 3. Ready, go!
But you know, my advantage against blurring is that I'm using Vanessa's move list against her. And that's a very detailed approach. It's hard to teach that one. But Leon is pretty good at it. So that's what I do against blurring. So that's why my results against blurring are strong. That doesn't make blurring any less of a monster, you know. But it does mean that he has to really mind what his options are when he's fighting me.
Better run home to mama now.
Yeah, beautiful hour. If you want to play, there are still 3 people in the North America room. If you want to play, you're more than welcome to join still. Information is posted on the stream here. Passcodes 0315. Hosting on the PlayStation 5. Akai_JC.
Alright, let's see who we're going to. So, Akai, Setsuna, thank you guys so much. I'm going to figure out who I'm going to raid, but I really appreciate you guys.
Yep, no problem. Have fun with your starter.
Thank you. We'll do, this will be the 3rd time I've watched her do this performance, but her class is doing great in it. So. It looks like Tricky's streaming. Let me see what Tricky is streaming, because maybe I raid that. Oh, wonderful news. I'm so happy to hear last night that Tricky has confirmed that she is going to EVO Japan. That is wonderful. I think she's going to have an amazing trip. And I believe Setsuna is going too, so that's wonderful too. I'm really happy for anyone that can go to EVO Japan. It was one of my favorite experiences in my life, and I hope I get to do it again. But I would love to do it this year if it's possible. But really happy for those that are going.
Well, today's last day to register, so.
Yeah. So if you really do want to go to EVO Japan,
even as just a spectator, right?
Yeah, because like the entrance fee is the one thing that's going to be an issue.
I see.
Hey, you could be like a lot of those Japanese players that year that we went, register and not go. And then figure out if you can go later.
I am gonna raid the French player that was in our channel earlier today. So, Zevo Enemov. I cannot pronounce it. That's what it looks like to me. I can't read French. The thing is, I know that's wrong though, because French totally has different ways of pronouncing its consonants. So, it's like always the opposite of what an American might pronounce. But
if you text it to me, I can tell you how that's pronounced.
Okay, so ZE, and then BEUX, and then UNE, and then MEUF.
I can't visualize that.
Yeah, that's a lot of letters. It's long.
It's like you want something.
I see. That's probably what it is. We're gonna prepare to raid them. Go ahead, say hi to them, and say bonjour if you need to.
it says that next week is the Choyo Cup, right?
Yes.
So good luck and have fun at that.
I don't know that I can make it anymore.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, okay.
No, I hope you can make it.
Yeah. So for those who's
Numbers is making, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
we have Joe from the area going.
Awesome.
Yes. Awesome.
So for those who don't know, Choyo Cup is hosted by Haya. It will be next weekend. This will be the last time that it's going to be at the Brooklyn Arcade, since the arcade portion of the store will be closing down. So they've been hosting a lot of Virtua Fighter events in the past. So definitely, if you live in the New York area, in the Brooklyn area, consider attending. And if you still have a week, if you still want to make a trip to the Brooklyn Arcades, to plan so. And we are still in the last league for Europe. I think we get to see all Sandro matches on my stream. A strong Sarah player from Italy. He is streaming, so you can watch it from Sandro's point of view. Same name, with an underscore at the end.
Everyone, thank you very much. The raid is going now before the calendar runs out. So cheers.
Yeah, that's awesome. Usually the first one's the hardest to get organized and running. And so hopefully next month's Bayside Show that will be able to keep the momentum going. I think there's 2 more events too, one at Stockton and one at San Francisco. I'm not sure how far apart those places are from a lot of people for the knockout group. And of course there's the big Los Angeles gathering, lag. That'll be like in October. Austin, Texas also has one event that's around that time. But the end of this month, so we had Catch Chaos today. Dandy J won it, so yay. OC best crew. Which I was happy. I saw him using Pi. I've never seen him play Pi before, but I think he just took out Pi to play against Sente's Aoi. And I think Sente was not familiar with him, so it was all Dandy J's Yomi to defeat Sente's Aoi. Let's see, but next weekend against this the Higher Cup, Choya Cup. And at the end of this month, there should be Texas Showdown. Yes. In Specia, Twitch's Beautiful Hour. In the California region. Excuse me.
Ready, go!
Oh, so I did record a video of how that controller and how I'm trying to just holding like a normal controller. So I'll post that video up just to show you what I was referring to. The VF furries for kind. Hey, we got the Lusty Tick winning against Sandra. Their mirror matchup. If I have to give a nickname to Lusty, we'll have to frame Somersault Sarah. Live and die by the somersaults. I lost that somersault yesterday.
Round one. Ready, go!
Hey, BX Shecky's in here. Welcome, BX Shecky. Namer of cups. Hey, is the DC going to get hit by the snowstorm? I heard. I think I saw.
Probably.
You will. Okay. We'll just get a little bit of it, like just 1 inch of the snow. But I think most of the northern Midwest is going to hit hard. Wow, this is late. That's pretty late. Do you work in midnight shift, BX Jackie, or are you not feeling too well?
Round three.
Or is this a nap time? Kalia's been playing a lot of different characters. Played Pi, John, and Jackie. I think I saw him already playing Wolf.
Well, he got kicked.
Round four.
Oh, is everyone getting kicked out?
No, just VX Jackie.
Oh, VX Jackie is kicked out. Yeah, he has been having issues lately. Boxfish have been having issues for the last 6 weeks or so, but now it seems it's fine with him. Tonchan winning with Jackie has made Jackie players not welcome.
Try again. Eunice.
Hey, thanks for playing, Yuru. Hopefully these have been a good experience, and I appreciate you've been participating these last several weekends. Alright, no, you up. Let's see what's the results here. Right now we have Fox Pizza Cat undefeated, and then Sago and Sandro with just 1 loss each. Yeah, since patch 1.10 is coming out on March 26th, if you do have replays that you want saved, you might want to record them, capture it, because when 1.10 comes out, it's most likely not going to be viewable again.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Giant killing. Is that from the 30th anniversary in-game titles, or is that from the
No, it's from
World
the
Stage?
World Stage.
Okay.
It's one of the tournaments.
Mm.
Knockout! Round 3.
Mostly a little bit both. People just get disconnected from the room, so yeah. If you don't have any issues playing other people and on other games, then we can clearly say it's a VF thing.
Knockout!
I won't be surprised if it's a VF thing because other people have been having issues. Yeah, I don't think it's even wire and not wire issue right now. Wire issue is it's just something with the net code. Like, do you have this issue when you play in rank, BX Shakti? I guess, have you ever had issues with World Stage before? If this starts happening when you're playing World Stage, it's most likely World Stage related. Like, my personal experience is rank mode has been pretty smooth and without issues, but room mode has been a lot of issues. Right, Sandro versus Lucky. Yeah, Fox Pizza Cat versus Dandros, Sago versus Kaliros, Dan Thomas against Rusty.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Let's see here.
Excellent! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go!
A nap. Okay, gotcha. Evo Mexico, that is not happening until 2027, right? Not 2026.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. This is interesting because Aogi there was a question specifically about like Evo Morocco and Evo Mexico. And the way he responded to that, it sounds like once the details have been formalized, he'll make more announcements. So if that's the case, then it hints that there will be a 2027 is confirmed. So so at least two years of support.
Hey, hopefully.
Oh, sorry, that's my bad pronunciation. Evil. Oh, it sounds very similar. Okay, I don't think I could tell the difference when I say it. Fox Pizza was saying it sounds like EVIL. Good versus evil. Alright, Fox Pizza still undefeated. He'll be playing against Sandro now. Usually he does have trouble playing against Sandro, so we'll see if Sandro could bring him down to the one-loss club to join him. Yeah, I think they're examining what they want to do with the offline stuff. I mean, with the online stuff. That's why there was no talk about that in the global finals announcement of 2026. This should be the last round for North Europe, so. And 3 match points now for Sandro. Hey Wayblade, are you planning to run a Switch 2 Virtua Fighter offline gathering soon? Since you have so much already prepared. Since that system is so small, and if you go make people play on the Switch screen, I could see just one round table and have all 4. There was Scratch up, get the 8-player Scratch up in there. Hey, thanks for playing, Blurry. Oh, I think there's a tie for first between Sandra and Box Pizza Cat. Alright, congratulations to Box Pizza Cat and Sandra for tying for first. Sago gets third. Thanks again everyone for playing. That's it for today. If you want to continue playing the room, please do so. I am hungry, yeah. Yeah, definitely feel your stomach. Playing off empty stomach will usually feel. You will play worse anyway. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see who's still streaming, and I'll go weigh them. Next weekend will be the last one with this version of the game. Then 2 weeks from now we'll get a new version of this game, so we'll see how much things will change in the meta. hopefully we don't have something like Eileen's rice planting or picking peaches. I still like the actual literal translation of the name of Eileen's monkey picking peaches instead of the rice planting one. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there's two moves that I've Eileen. One's called monkey stealing peaches and monkey picking peaches, I think. Literal translations.
Which one is that? Like 1P? Sorry, 9P. That's monkey stealing peaches.
9P? 9P is the one she's jumping up, right?
Yeah, where
No.
she does like the two claws.
The one where she does the controversial one is where is the picking peaches, I think.
No, but what about the other one? Which
The
one?
stealing peach. That's the one where her hand kind of lifts up a little bit. She's kind of crouches a bit and lifts her hand, kind of to the opponent's crotch. That's the stealing peach one.
Oh Lord.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if I'm giving the name of the move that I listen to in Hong Kong movies, or is it the actual name of the move in the game? But the one where she's kind of reaching for the crotch in Chinese Hong Kong movies, this is usually called stealing peaches. Oh, I'll hate Leon even more if 1K become plus on block. Alright, let's see who is still streaming. Are you still planning to play for a while, Cessna? If so, I'll raid you.
Maybe.
Okay, let me just raid you and then you can raid someone else then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Round one.
Now, of course, Cessna recently was tweets and shorts on YouTube showing him promoting World Stage in English and Espanol. So... Let's see, raid. Tio Setsu.
Round two. Ready, go.
Oh yeah, I forgot. For the people in Europe, there is Virtua Fighter has been announced for versus fighting. Yeah. Not sure if it's confirmed it's going to be VF5REVO or not, but there is Virtua Fighter will be at versus fighting. And there is a more local tournament next weekend that Mario J is participating in UK. So you could check out those. More information is posted. Alright, I'll talk to you later, Sasuna, and you guys have a good night or good afternoon, wherever you're
I'll see you, bro.
Bring out. Round four. Ready, go.